Hello everybody and welcome back to the Mega Man Marathon here on Atomic Comms. Once again, it's taken me forever to play a freaking Mega Man game. And since this is the 4th episode, we are going to be playing Mega Man 4. aka where the series began anew. The second trilogy, the Mega Man sequel trilogy, if you will. Or I guess this would be a prequel, because, fun fact, this cutscene right here is actually supposed to be the introduction sequence for Mega Man 1. But Mega Man 1 did not have any cutscenes in it, so yeah, it's basically saying here that Dr. Wily took over some robot masters and they started attacking the world. And Mega Man became who he was because of this, so yeah, rock having. You gotta love these NES Mega Man games and their inability to be able to phrase a sentence correctly, so that way it doesn't get cut off. And he's completely naked here. Well, not completely, but kind of weird. Mega Man was born. They put a blue shirt and a helmet on him. Anime. You gotta love this. Like, there was the Captain N cartoon from like the 80s and 90s. I forget when exactly it came out, but there had to be some like official artwork of Mega Man. You know, they had him like where he's clearly visible. You see what he looks like, and yet they made him look like a freaking green mini guy that looks nothing like Mega Man. Well, apparently in Captain N, they had like literally nothing to go on in terms of artwork, so they just had to look at the game and see what the hell they came up with. Which, at the same time, I want to ask, how did you come up with half of these designs? But yeah, that was the intro for Mega Man 4. I hope you liked it. That just goes to show you how much was upped in the later Mega Man games, because now we got intro cutscenes for all of them. 2 doesn't really count all that much because it's literally just a single screen that you know, they scrolled up the building and the Mega Man was standing up there and it had that little text that was at the bottom. But in terms of having one to this scale, 4 was the first one to ever really do that, and on top of 4 being the first thing to do anything, we have a new villain by the name of Dr. Cossack. Clearly he's you know, Mexican descent doctor. And this game came out in 1991. The same year that I don't know, what is 1990? Okay. Yep, already with the rewind. Toadman's stage can be kind of weird. Well, actually, at least this beginning part, with all the wind and all the rain. That's the glory of the rewind button, because I always hate it when I fall in those pits. And then I'm like, oh great, I just lost a life just because I didn't jump fast enough or I didn't kill a certain enemy. But all joking aside though, Mega Man 4 has a new villain by the name of Dr. Cossack, who's basically doing the same thing as Dr. Wily. He's Russian, of course. As if it wasn't obvious enough. Can you go away? Not Mega Man 1 enemy. Because I think those things are related to the boss that was in Wily's castle in Mega Man 1. Let's see if I can do this. Because I've lost so much health, oh my god. 4, 5, and 6 are definitely where the series started getting a lot easier. I mean, 2 is definitely a really easy game. But, in terms of being legitimately easy, 4, 5, and 6 were definitely... Because, like, 2, you can... You know, had a difficult mode that we didn't play, obviously. And I don't know what that was. If anybody heard that. But yeah, Dr. Cossack, let me get back to telling this. Let me get back to my storytelling. Mega Man 4's new villain, Dr. Cossack. He's Russian. This game It came out in 1991. What else happened in 1991 is when the Cold War ended, I believe. When the Soviet Union just fell apart. I wonder if there's a connection at all with... Because Mega Man, even though Mega Man was developed in Japan, made by a Japanese guy, he's still technically supposed to be an American kid, as we'll learn in Mega Man 8 whenever we get around to doing that. Hopefully it's by October. I'm not really looking forward to that game, but Mega Man, this game, Mega Man 4, I don't know why they decided to go with a Russian, you know. Okay, I'm already screwing up here. I don't know. Okay, never mind. That's what ruined me. I'm getting irresponsible. Remember when I was in Mega Man 3 when I was using the rewind button all over the time? Well, I'm going to be doing that even more so here. But I wonder, I do want to know why they went with a Russian doctor. You know, I mean, I can understand why they didn't use Wily. You know, they didn't use Wily in this game, totally not. But, yeah, Russian, though. Like, if this was an American-developed game, I could kind of understand that, but Japanese, though? I don't know. I don't know what their beef is with that. But yeah, it's supposed to, yeah, and, I don't know, political symbolism much? And yes, as you can tell, this is all Toadman is gonna do. He just, okay, I didn't walk, okay. Oh, come on, really? I shouldn't have to walk that far. All he does is jump around. And, he doesn't fire anything at you because you're shooting at him, so he's supposed to jump whenever you shoot him. If you don't shoot him fast enough, then he uses a rain attack, which is essentially a screen nuke, which we get right now, actually. Pretty efficient weapon, actually. And yeah, Toadman's pretty much the easiest one. You can, again, you can go to any one of them, really. But going to Toadman's probably the easiest one. You also get a Rush Marine for it, which makes Dive Man's stage later on a bit more fun. But we're not going to be going to Dive Man yet. We're going to be going to Bright Man, because clearly electricity is weak against water. If Pokemon has taught me nothing, Bright Man, freaking. I don't know, I now am thinking about the Mega Man cartoon, because all these Robot Masters in some way, shape, or form were in the Mega Man cartoon. And I'm not talking about the brand new one. I will, because at this point, yeah, Mega Man Fully Charged has come out. Because I remember I did 3 like around the time that Comic-Con was still happening. So that's yeah. So that, and then Fully Charged was there. And it's been out, like, you can watch the first 10 episodes on the Cartoon Network app or the website. And it's been pretty alright so far. Actually, Drill Man is in that cartoon, and we'll be fighting him later on. It's kind of cool. They actually brought in the graphics straight from his level and put it into the cartoon, and his theme song as well. Fireman was in there, Iceman was in there. The only one I'm not really all that crazy about is Airman, actually, who shows up in episode 10, who looks nothing like how he does in the video games. Completely different color scheme. It kind of comes out of nowhere. Kind of one-dimensional, honestly, but if I actually am writing up a review for the video game cartoons right now. That includes the Pac-Man cartoon, Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures, Skylanders Academy, and they also got Sonic Boom, and of course Mega Man Fully Charged, which is the show I wanted to talk about the most, and Jesus Christ. Man, I hate doing these jumps. How I was able to do that first one, I don't know. But yeah, there's another little cut right here. A little divergent in the stage. Also, Rush is red, finally. He's not purple like he was in the last game. Purple, darker red. I don't know what color that was. I still don't know. But that's my... I realized, though, I think it's because one of the items, the weapons, that you actually get in the game is actually red. And they didn't want to confuse the color schemes. And this is nice design right here. Also, totem pole enemy. Kind of like the ones in Mega Man 10. Wonder if that was a reference at all. But yeah, Mega Man Fully Charged was alright. And then, of course, there was also the 1993 cartoon. Was it 3 or 4? I can't believe I forgot. I think it was 4. Or was it 95? I don't remember. Might have been 1995 because Mega Man X was in there. And it only had one season, I realized. Not sure why it only had one season. It's a pretty alright cartoon. Thankfully, Fully Charged is not just like another... Isn't just a retread of it. So, but I'm not here to talk about cartoons. I'm here to talk about Mega Man 4. And its American propaganda. Okay, I just screwed myself over right here. Because no matter what I do, I'm just going to be screwed. Oh, wait, I'll just shoot this guy. Yeah, because that's the thing about Brightman's stage is that if you shoot the light bulb guys right here, they make the stage go all dark. And it will stay dark until the, well, I'm not sure if it actually stays dark until, like, you get off the original screen, but I know that there are some enemies that can actually turn the lights back on. Speaking of turning lights on, here we got Brightman, who is probably the most unfair Robot Master ever, because he's always going to be guaranteed to hit you. And of course he's weak to, ow, he's weak to the rain. So here's this. Oh wait, I actually have an E-Tank. I will use the E-Tank. Because I did do a playthrough of this not that long ago, and I had 9 E-Tanks by the end. So I don't really care. But yeah, it's whenever he uses his Brightman power, his not Flash Stopper, because he's Flashman, essentially. He will freeze you, you can't get out of it, and he will either shoot you down or jump directly at you, so that way the only way for you to get out of the time freeze is if he hurts you. So you're just screwed either way, so you can't perfect hit him, pretty much. Or at least if you can, I don't know how. So we got Flash Stopper, which is not, again, not Flashman. It's kind of interesting why they literally... They operate pretty much exactly the same. Except Flash Stopper is actually a lot better than Time Stopper is, because you can actually shoot things. And now we're going to go to Pharaoh Man, who is actually probably the best Robot Master in the original Mega Man cartoon, probably, because he's the only one that does not give a crud about Mega Man copying his powers. All the other Robot Masters cower in fear when Mega Man copies their powers, but no, what does Pharaoh Man do? He frickin' punches Mega Man in the face. It's like, I got your power. Punch. I just find that hilarious. I'm gonna have to work that into my review somehow. Because I do want to talk about the Mega Man cartoon. And I wanted to talk about the Sonic Boom cartoon back when it was first brand new. And I wanted to talk about the Skylanders one too, because I actually do kind of like the Skylanders cartoon. And of course, to get back into the game, I'm jumping over here for a reason. Because yeah, the correct way to go is down there, but we'll be going down there in a second. The correct way to go is over here. The closest thing to Mega Man X you're ever going to get in this game, until 6 at least, is this thing, because now we got this little adapter here called the balloon, which allows you to make platforms, which is kind of similar to item number 2 from Mega Man 2. And it's gonna be somewhat useful later on, but we're not really gonna be using it that much. This is what it does. It allows you to stand up, goes up a little bit. I think it's a little bit more useful than the ones in Mega Man 2, but again, they essentially do the same thing. Come on, Bat. And whenever you get those adapters, it refills your health. There's 2 of those adapters in this game. And the second one is actually in Dive Man's stage. And that one's a little bit harder, trickier to get, honestly. There's no doubt there was definitely people back in the 90s that probably missed those 2. Because they're not that obvious. Actually, I think this is like one of the first times since Mega Man 1 that you would actually get an extra move in the actual levels. And then they kind of did that with 5 and 6, and then Mega Man X is all about that. So Mega Man 4, again, bringing in new stuff. And I do want to believe that they are kind of trying to, like, this is kind of supposed to be like the continuation, like the beginning of a second sequel, of a second trilogy, I should say, for Mega Man, because Mega Man 3 definitely felt like it was an end, like it was the ending to like a story for Mega Man. And then 4 is the beginning of a new story. So we got a new doctor, and we had that retelling of the Mega Man 1 story. Also, this is going to be hilarious. Okay, no, there's something I needed. I don't want to wait for him to do a certain thing. Again, epilepsy. No, I need a... Sorry, Pharaoh, you gotta go back. I'm waiting for a certain thing. Let me see if can I do it. Yes, I can do it. Yep, just stand here. This is all you gotta do with him. Get Flash Stopper. Just shoot his foot. Let's see if I can hit him before his projectile hits me. Oh boy. Let's see. Can I do it? Yes, I can do it. Heck yeah. That's what I got. Flash Stopper is so hilarious to use. Again, it's way better than Flashman's version of it. Yeah, Mega Man 4 just... It just felt like they were trying to, like, kind of reboot the Mega Man series. And that's the reason why they upped all the production value of it as well. Stage select. If you hit continue, it just restarts the level again, which I don't know why you would do that. So now we got Pharaoh Man. We're going to go... And I kind of hate Pharaoh Man's weapon. It's kind of finicky to use. We're going to go to Ring Man next. Also, they brought back the original... enemy select jingle, which they didn't do in 3, they didn't do in 5, and then they didn't do in 6. Why didn't I go up the ladder? But then they brought back in 7, and then that's when the series was like, nah, we'll just keep using it. I do wonder why they took it out in 5 and 6. It's such an iconic jingle. Like, why not just keep it in? Oh, there was an extra life in that. Well, not that I would have been able to get it back. But yeah, his whole gimmick, Ringman's whole gimmick are these weird little platforms that will run out as you run along them. And they're easy to navigate. You know, if you slide on, like, they don't actually activate until you actually start walking on them or stand on them. So if you slide across them, then they won't actually start up unless you do that. And then we get ones later on that start up from the other side. Oh, come on. I wonder why they're rainbow colored also. I don't know what this has to do with rings, but alright. Now we got this weird thing. A table. And there's a hippo on it. Because of course. Why not? Because when I think rings, I think hippos. Freaking, like, what was it? Hungry hippos. That's what it was. Again, I still don't know what the heck that has to do with anything. Do I have anything? Yeah, and Flash Stopper actually doesn't stop these. It's kind of disappointing, honestly, but... We're going to come up to a really annoying... mini-boss right now. But that's why I got Flash Stopper to stop this. Oh, dang it. Again, epilepsy is gonna be a possibility here. Oh, jeez. Okay, nope, you ain't taking me down, buddy. There we go. Yeah, and that's the stupid thing, is that they will reactivate. Oh, what do you got? Again? These are not that challenging. I did have a lot harder time playing this game, because I've also been playing the X series, the X collections, and they're definitely a lot easier on the Legacy collections, and that's without the easy modes. Because I'm having a way easier time doing certain things. And I don't know if it's because of the difference between the GameCube and the Switch, or what. And also, Mega Man 4 brings up this new character, Eddie, who gives you items at random. He'll pop up in certain parts of the level. Ah, this is what I wanted. E-Tank. He'll pop up at certain points of the level, and then he will give you a random item. Whether it's an item you need or not is up to you. But you can always just not collect the item, scroll off screen, and then just continue, and then, like, you know, keep going back and up and down until he gives you the item that you want. And since I don't need Flash Stopper for this level, or for Ringman, I'm going to be using it. Oh, an extra life. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. And now we're in space. Again, so here's the other thing about that whole starting of a new trilogy thing. This level kind of reminds me of Crashman stage a little bit. Just because of all the climbing earlier and also the weird geometry and all that. The weird designs. Thank you. Let's hurry up and get out of here before these things, you know, cheap shot me. And again, I kind of hate using Feral Man's weapon because of how finicky it is. Because it takes a while to charge up. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay, let's save up the energy for now. Love this freaking boss theme. It's repetitive. He's fast. Like, it takes... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to take that hit. I don't want to use the E-Tank. I want to save them up. Because, trust me, I will be needing them later on. And I actually mean it this time. Feral Man, right? Like, not for the stages. The stages are freaking easy. It's the castle levels I'm going to be needing them for. So I'm going to charge it up. It takes forever. And then he's fast as heck. Jumping around. He's honestly not that hard in terms... He does a lot of damage as well, I should say. Like, I guess his pattern is kind of predictable, but... I don't know. I feel like... Yeah, and he does a lot of damage when he runs into you. Like, it's so annoying. Although, it does lead to a pretty hilarious thing that happens in the boss rush. Why can't I jump over him? He's not that tall. There. So now, just hopefully he doesn't gotta hit me. There we go. I just want to save ammo for no reason. I'm stingy with my ammo. Unless I don't need it, in which I'll use it whenever I want. And we get Ring Toss. You get to play a children's game. Ring Boomerang. They should have called it the Ring Toss. Alright, so now he is weak to Dustman, so I guess we throw a bunch of rings into Dustman's vents. Who's actually not even a Dustman, he's a Garbage Man. As you can tell. Oh, and this is also the... I think this is the first game that had these guys in there. These guys are kind of a staple in Mega Man games. There's always a wall enemy that's supposed to simulate a wall they can run into. More Mii tools. Oh, and these guys too. I think it's their first actual appearance. The guys that jump out of the pits. Because I think they were in like Mega Man 1 and such. But this is the first time that this kind of variation actually showed up. Those wall enemies are very ill-placed in this game. Let's see if I can get this. Yep. Always slide. It's like, the Mega Man's not really a game based on momentum, but the slide does have some quirks to it. And of course, there's always these enemies, the giant jumpers. And here's these weird blocks that only show up in this stage. These appearing blocks that are like the better version of the disappearing, reappearing blocks. They appear, but they don't disappear. And they got these ladybugs. I guess they're ladybugs. I guess they're supposed to... I don't know what ladybugs are doing in a trash heap like this. What do you got for me, Eddie? I don't need that, Eddie. Give me something good. Nope, Eddie. Bad Eddie. There we go, Eddie. Good boy. And of course, they got Evil Eddie in Mega Man 11. Oh, and a Crusher sequence. These Crusher sequences also show up in 5 and 6. Although Mega Man 4 has some other interesting level gimmicks that we'll see later on. Yeah, here it's just keep shooting them all. Do some acrobatic stuff with your slide. I didn't do that here though. Yep, like that. I love doing that. Such a fun save. Shooting you, turret guy. Turret gumball guy. Up the way. So, in terms of Mega Man 4 and the whole ranking them in terms of quality, I want to say 4 is kind of one of the weirder ones because it does a lot of things different from all the other games. And it does a lot of stuff that wasn't really done in 1 through 3, but like, I don't know, it's just kind of middle ground for me. It's not really all that innovative, but it does do it does try to separate itself from all the other games. And friggin' Dustman's kind of annoying. Because then he becomes invincible for some reason when he sucks up. Like, I always had this... Ow. Really? And I can't hurt him while he's doing this. Like, shouldn't this actually make it easier for me to hit you? And of course he'll do this like multiple times in a row. Effectually making it impossible to hit him. And again, I don't know why he's called Dustman. There's garbage all over the place and he shoots garbage at you. I guess because he's a vacuum, but I don't know. I didn't find him all that interesting. This stage is weird. You got the Dust Crusher. It crushes dust. Stage select again. And now we gotta go at a Skullman, who's probably the most threatening looking of all of them. Believe it or not, and we'll see that when we get to his actual boss room, because there's a weird little... I don't know if it's a bug or if it's something that the team intentionally did because they wanted it to look creepy, but this is kind of hilarious though. All these bones. This is some Undertale stuff they got going on here. Maybe I should just go down there. Yeah, I'm not saving anything at all by going on the top route. Just so much white, so much purple. There's dinosaur bones. And here's the thing that you should use Stopper for. These Joes. It eventually kills them. I think you can kill them without the Stopper, but this just makes it easier because they can't respawn. Oh, jeez. Come on. What's the point of that? You trying to trick me here? Let's see what we got over here. I'm going to jump. I gotta try, you know what, I'm gonna try my best not to just like rewind so much in this game. Cause it's kind of pointless. Oh, and I spawned the guy off, so I don't even need to use it. Literally, as I say that, I don't know, I just want to save my health for later on in the level. Hello, Eddie, what do you got? Nope, that's not what I want, Eddie. Give me something different. Yes, I'm gonna keep doing this, Eddie, until you give me an E-Tank. There we go. Just saving those up. And of course, later on in later levels, they'll just give you ones for free. In fact, I think we're gonna get one right now. Okay, no, I'm not doing that. I gotta do my best to save my energy. Here we go. And I will get that health. And actually, Skullman's getting a remix in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That sounds pretty neat so far. He and Dive Man, which Skullman definitely has one of the best songs in this game. And also Dive Man has the other best one as well. And the castle themes in this are actually really good as well. So Mega Man 4 definitely has a pretty good soundtrack. It's not my favorite one. Again, 2's got probably the most iconic one. Mega Man 5 I like a lot more than this, and the 6 actually has a really good soundtrack. And here we got another E-Tank. So it's the Mega Man 3 castle all over again. They're just giving you E-Tanks. I mean, you have to work for them, yeah, definitely, but it's just, you know, it's not really all that much out of the way. And I got a life out of that as well, so this is completely working out for me. So what do I got? I got 6 lives, and I got 5 E-Tanks. And I might cap out at 9 by the end, so who knows. I got another life, alright. Thank you very much. Okay, let me see, what do I got? Bright Man. I will definitely refill that. I want to make sure that this game does not take me as long as Mega Man 3 did. Because 3, I felt a lot of burnout with 3 for some reason. Well, I mean, I know the reason why, but like, you know, I just did not want to play another Mega Man game for a while. And the only time I did go back to playing a Mega Man game was 4, but that was for a test playthrough. Yeah, we got Skullman. Hopefully, if I'm not too tired, I'll get to 5 right after this, because 5 is actually my favorite one. And now I got Skullman. Notice how he doesn't do anything when I stand here. This is all he does. You don't move, you don't shoot him, you don't jump, he doesn't move. I don't know, again, I don't know if that's a bug, or if it's supposed to be kind of haunting. I mean, I guess it's kind of haunted. He does have a pretty good glare going on down there. Alright, now we start attacking him. And he gives us kind of a lame shield, honestly. He does a lot of damage to you. So now I'm rewinding it because I shouldn't have gotten hit there. Again, my thing with weaknesses is that I think the weaknesses should be able to like ignore like any defenses that the Robot Master has. You know, it shouldn't take that much ammo to shoot when going up against the Robot Master. It should just make it easier for you to hit the Robot Master also. Because I'm trying to design my own Mega Man game, and that's my way of looking at it, at least. Like, all the weaknesses would make it easier to hit the Robot Master and just take out a lot of damage no matter what they were doing. Now we're going to Dive Man, who ironically enough has seasickness, despite the fact that he is a submarine. And this level reminds me of Splash Woman, or should I say Splash Woman's level reminds me a lot of this. And I said that Rush Marine makes Dive Man stage a lot more fun because you get to swim around in it. But so often at times I forget to use it. And I don't think you can actually activate Rush Jet. And this is the last game that actually has Rush Marine in it as well, because I guess they realized, oh yeah, it's kind of useless. Also in 5, there's not really any underwater levels in 5, I don't think. Like, there might have been one, but... So, like, here, I guess we would like to bring out the Rush Marine. Because then it just stands there. There you go. Ah, I didn't realize it did so much damage to him. And there's actually the second adapter that I was talking about is actually in this level. So, okay. I'm gonna get out of you, Rush. I don't want to be in you anymore. Alright, Eddie, what do you got for me? Nope. 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 Ah, frick. Nah. Nah, I want something different. Nah, I want something different. I want something different. Give me something different. Give me something different, Eddie. 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 Forget it. I'll take it. Whatever. Being stingy. He's like, he gets my game. He knows I want an E-Tank, but he's not gonna let me. He's like, Mega Man. Mega Man. You can't really. God, alright, fine. I'll be immortal. So Mega Man is too much. E-Tanks. Too much of anything is bad for you. I speak like that because that's how he sounded in the cartoon. I don't even know if Eddie will even be in fully charged, but I don't even care. Fully charged could have been a lot worse. But at the same time, it's not even as bad as it is. I'm just gonna get Rush Marine out again. Oh yeah, 9 lives. I just noticed it. I'm a cat now. Alright, come on. Really? Oh, come on, Rush. Okay, I'm just not even gonna use Rush right now. Wow, those missiles really no. What? I was invincible for a second? Oh my god. Oh no, 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 no. Fine. Here, let me go back and use an E-Tank. Oh, come on, menu. Don't do this to me. Life takes forever to fill up in this game for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, Dive Man's getting a remix in Ultimate as well. That one sounds good as well. I can't go down. I need to lose a life. Oh, wait. I ruined a joke there. I just ruined a joke. But, yeah, they brought back this falling pit thing. And here's our adapter. The Wily adapter. It's actually called the Wire. But I said Wily because it's a W. Wily's not in this game. I swear he's not. You know, I don't want to spoil anything, you know, for NES game that came out like 30... It's going to be 30 years. I think... No, it's still 20 years, actually. It's 2010s. Oh, again with the... Yeah, actually, this is the same one that we fought earlier. Let's see, can I actually... Will I have a better time, easier time fighting him this time? Nope, because I will still die no matter what. So I should probably... Actually, you can use the... I think you could use Brightman here as well. Yep. Make sure to use it when he's not sucking you in. Otherwise, then you're just eternally going to be sucked in. Yep, that's the pit we fell in. I don't know what happened. I actually don't know what happened. I'm going to see what happens when we go back down. They're going to give us a second one. And I'll just rewind when we get back up down there. Back up down there. What's down here? Oh, it's back here again. So this is a... I guess they just put that down here in case you fell down here again. Enjoy Dive Man's reversed theme. Enjoy the creepypasta stuff. These bombs are actually in Splash Moment Stage 2. I'm just gonna shoot you because I don't want to use another E-Tank. Ow! What? Killed me there! Surprised I didn't go down a little bit farther. It would have actually killed me. What? Okay. Okay, let's get... What's up? Really? 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 What is with these hitboxes? I just did the minimum amount of distance. Really? Oh, okay, that's good. That's good design. That's good design right there. It's like you can't even jump. These guys are like bloopers. They just follow you all over the place. When you're in the water. Nope. Matrix that crud. And now I got Dive Man, who's actually pretty difficult. I'm probably gonna die to him right now. Go ahead, shoot me. Ram into me. I just love that they always attack the place where you died. Let me get my thing out again. Skullman. And get this lame shield. They just didn't know how to do shields. Past Mega Man 2 up till 9. I forgot what the shield was in Mega Man 7, because 7 had a shield. Actually, Mega Man 7 had a pretty good shield, I guess, as well. Nope. I'm trying to hit you. So he's just fast. He only really remains down in the ground most of the time, but the projectiles can actually get you. I don't know, like, I guess the skull shield is supposed to look kind of cool, but it's kind of lame also. And no. You would think we'd get Rush Marine here, but no. Wow, my shade of blue. I actually got a shade and a tint of blue. And now we go to Mega Man fully charged with Drill Man. Drill Man looks pretty cool in the cartoon. In fully charged, they're just trying to make them look a lot beefier and or a lot more humanoid. They still think they could have done a better job with Iceman and Airman. That was a stupid idea for me to slide into that guy. Yeah, all these graphics got brought back into the cartoon. I love it when they do that. I love it when they have the NES Robot Masters and then they bring them in. And then they have them, because each Robot Master in that show has, like, some backstory. So, like, Drill Man wanted to be a musician, but then he has an actual dad. There's so much health in this one room. He has an actual dad who's just another drill robot who wanted him to work in the family business, which is mining. And that's the reason why he's a bad guy, because he doesn't like mining. But then, like, the dad's mining company got bought out, so he doesn't have to go mining anymore, but now he doesn't have any hands. Because Drill Man had hands originally, apparently. Because, yeah, when I look at Drill Man, I think pianist. So many ladybugs. And now we got these turret guys. I don't know, I just love it when they give the Robot Masters more context. And here we got another E-Tank. All I gotta do is just make a platform. See if I can make it. Nope. No, whatever. One balloon's not gonna make a difference. These guys kind of remind me of Motobugs from Sonic. Inside, and now we got these rocks, and I totally missed it. Again, get Bright Man out. And we are now 42 minutes. Again, Mega Man 3, because I actually brought this up earlier and I didn't finish talking about it. Mega Man 3 is going, I hope, is going to be the longest playthrough, because I don't think I can sit through 2 hours of Mega Man again. Like, 4 is not going to be nearly as long as 3 was, because 3 had more levels than 4, but it was by like 2 levels, maybe like 2 or 3 levels. So there's not that much of a difference, but still. Drill Man's kind of dumb to fight as well, because then he'll do this and he's invincible while he's doing that digging animation. And his weakness doesn't always go directly toward him, because again, we're using this homing missile. Where's the missile? Dive. So we got this homing missile here. Oh, great. Oh, whatever. Who cares? Amazing if it just killed him right there. Yeah, you can't hit him. It doesn't go after him when he's doing that digging animation. It's kind of annoying. Honestly. And then he does that, so now you gotta wait a couple more seconds for him to come out of the ground. Oh, come on. This is bad luck. Like, literally, once he's out of the ground, just try spamming him. Really? Now, really? This is like the first time ever that he's done this. Really? Come on. He's not supposed to do this. Like, he's supposed to have actual attacks. Oh my god, you're just doing this on purpose, you jerk. There we go, this is what he's supposed to be doing. He's supposed to be walking into you. Are you kidding me? Oh. Well, of course, he's actually weak to Fireman, don't you know? If I had a fire weapon, I'd have no problem with this. I'm surprised that fireman worked on a drill robot. That's from the cartoon's logic, though. Hopefully I don't keep bringing up fully charged. I guess I could bring up more Smash Brothers Ultimate. Oh, here's Rush Jet. Wow, the last stage in the game. Swell. But yeah, just Ultimate had that direct yesterday. It was pretty good, honestly. I did a reaction video. In fact, maybe some people have already watched it now. Was it Zero's going to be in the game as an assist trophy, so that's pretty cool. And we got a Mega Man X remix, which they should have done last game, but Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS didn't really have a whole lot of stuff going for it, honestly. But now we got Dr. Cossack's level, which looks an awful lot like Moscow. Again, I can't tell what this is supposed to be referencing towards. But Cossack's levels have pretty good music to them. I actually really like this one. There's a... If anyone's listened to the Complete Works soundtracks, Mega Man 4 Complete Works, which was a PlayStation port of it in Japan only. The songs were all remixed and it had a couple of new features to it. But it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't all that spectacular though. It was just this. If you actually have the PS2 version of the... PS2 and Xbox version of the Mega Man collections, they actually give you the option to play the Complete Works versions of the games. Oh yeah, Brightman. They're not in this game though. Nah, Capcom was all like, nope, we're not putting them in this game because we want these games to be as close to the original versions as possible. Come on, really? Oh, we got this thing. We got this amazing physics again. This momentum. This Mega Man 1 momentum. Ironically enough, I think the ice physics are actually worse in this game than they were in 1. Yeah, my phone's vibrating right now. What an opportune thing to happen. Yeah, it could have been worse. My ringer could have been on. Okay, go up. And now it starts snowing out of nowhere. You could use Rush Coil here, but I don't want to. Actually, this is kind of a Mega Man 2 thing right here. It's kind of, sort of. Actually, I forgot. Oh no, I could use Rush Jet. What am I thinking about? You use Rush Jet and hope you timed it correctly. Yep. Otherwise, you have to climb through there. Also, a weird oddity, for some reason, there's no checkpoints in the Cossack levels. Whenever you die to this boss, you end up halfway through the stage. So this is not a checkpoint, so make sure not to die. And the other thing is that all the bosses are either weak to Ring or are weak to Dust, the Dust Crusher. It's like Mothra here. It's weak to Ring. It's kind of a weird Moth robot. Dr. Cossack designed this. Yeah, because these are all his Robot Masters, actually. Oh, come on. There we go. Ow, frick. These epileptic seizures. They're back from Mega Man 2. In fact, they're actually worse than they were in Mega Man 2. Moscow's got turrets on... Why does he have a bunch of turrets on the top of his castle? Because and he has a red star as well. Because in Soviet Russia, Mega Man plays you. They're gonna go to the left, or to the right, I should say. Oh, no, wait, it is to the... No, this way is better. Niet. This way is better. Arrivederci. That's not freaking... Is that Russian? That's not. Dostoyevsky, I think. I got that from Justice League. Never could you say that Justice League taught you Russian. Unless you watched the movie. Dostoevsky. I think that's bye in Russian. Oh, we got, you know, I take back what I said in Mega Man 3, where 1, 2, and 3 had weird design quirks with their levels. Because 4 has this stage as well. Much like in Mega Man 3, where you had to use Rush Jet across the whole way. But luckily, I think that's the only area in the whole game where you have to do that. And it's a lot easier than Mega Man 3 as well. We will most likely, I forget if we're going to be using the wire in this level, because there's another secret we can get with the wire. In fact, I might as well use it here. Let me try seeing if can I kill this? No, I can't. I forgot if that was an actual weapon or not. I'm going to use Toadman. There we go. Gotcha. Let's use the wire. So Mega Man can actually look up now, which he couldn't do in previous games. We are going to get Ring again, because we will be needing it in all the castles. Use the wire again. It gives you more options. Like, I could use Rush Coil there, but this game just gives you more options, so it's kind of cool. These adapters are honestly pretty neat. I don't need it. I don't need that health. I think this is also the last game where they used unique themes for the levels as well. It's pretty minute detail, but oh geez, this thing. I had such a hard time with this thing in my test playthrough because I kept losing so much health. Like, I didn't know where to fall off or how to time it, but it turns out no, the guy actually goes up the ladder. And this one's actually weak to the drill. How many E-tanks do I got now? 6? I thought I had more than that. Might as well get some health. And we'll refill balloon or ring. Might as well do ring. That's going to be the most useful weapon we got. Extra life, I don't need it. I'll probably get one later. End of this level, though. Always takes me like an hour to beat a standard Mega Man game. I still gotta decide what I want to do with 7. Oh no, wait, he's not weak to this. Where's the dust? Here it is. I don't know what I'm gonna do with 7, because 7 like has a lot of backtracking and exploration to it. This guy's annoying as well. Oh, come on. I didn't even hit him once. I love that. I missed. How do I keep missing? This guy's annoying with these projectiles. He's got this small little weak point. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm getting anxiety from this. I just hate this guy and then he does that. Alright, it's an inventive boss, but it's an interesting one, but it's annoying. Jump and hit. I could have gotten 3 hits on this guy. His projectiles are surprisingly effective. And I kind of hate him for that. Oh, come on. I don't want this. I don't want this life anymore. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Mega Man? Move to the right a little bit more. Move to the right. Okay, shoot him. Shoot him again. Shoot him one more time, Mega Man. Shoot him one more time. There we go. Give me an epileptic seizure to punish me for doing terribly at that boss. That's right, Mega Man. This perspective fail. It's like a flat ground, but then you got a worm's eye view of the castle. I point out the most pointless stuff in this game. Speaking of pointless, This is the first ever time, I think the only ever time, that there's any auto-scroller in a Mega Man game, in a classic Mega Man game. That I don't count the sections in 8 or anything like that, because those require you to move forward anyway. This one is like you're walking around, there's an auto-scroller. I don't know why the screen wants to move forward like this. It's the only stage that's like this, I should say. I always say I should say when I screw up what I'm saying. In case you couldn't tell. And that's why I script my stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Or at least I try to. Otherwise, that's when you do a retake. But you can't do a retake when you're doing something live. That's when people unnecessarily swear. Like on the news. Somebody go look up a news bloopers reel. These things are hilarious. You'd be surprised what happens on the news, children. That's why you should watch it. I guess I talked about my channel. It's like, in terms of, when I say children, like, I'm kind of wondering what my statistics are. If my statistics are being, like, true to me, apparently I'm really only attracting people that are 18 years and above. I don't really get that many children watching this. At the time of this recording, at least. I haven't really checked what my recent statistics have been, but, yeah, I'm doing this on purpose. I had a reason for it. Ow. Like, at least we could see the architecture from the actual castle in the background, see what it actually looks like. Because on most Mega Man castles, it's like, okay, we gotta assume that the map is telling us the truth and that the map actually looks like this. But here we actually see the tower. And all these clouds. Like, how high up is this tower if there's clouds in the background? And here's the one other time that the balloon is actually really useful. You can morph one right here. And then you can slide. Kind of wonky, but it's effective. It's a neat little gimmick. And we need to get the ring out again. This is a weird one. You got this crab robot. Has 2 phases to it. Ow. So if you just land on the bottom part, you're just screwed. It's like you can't get back up there unless you're really fast. Also, apparently there is a way to cheat this boss somehow, but I don't know how to do it. Because there's apparently an area that the boss can never go to, but clearly the boss is able to go wherever the heck it wants. So I don't know what they're talking about. Like there's a section where the boss can't get you, which is like, it walks all over the room and just shoots wherever it wants. What are you talking about? And it has this aiming projectile. So I don't know what's going on here. But I don't know. Maybe that was just a rumor or something. Might have had something to do with the wire, but I'm not using the wire. Hey Jethro, let's watch season 5 of The Wire. See if I can. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. The boss won't actually end until you actually stop walking around. So don't kill yourself to try and test it out, unless you have the rewind button. In which, do whatever the frick you want. Also, nice painting of the mountain in the background. That's my quota for mentioning the background painting. All this artwork. Last level. Totally the last level. We're gonna fight Dr. Cossack. And that's gonna be the Mega Man 4. Let's bring in the ring again, because we need it. Can't use the wire here, there's no ceiling. Need the ring. Not the horror movie, the actual ring. An actual ring. Actually, yeah, by this point I did have 9 E-tanks. But that was back when I wasn't trying to, you know, save time and all that. Thank you for that. So now I got 8, so soon I will have a 9th one. So now I have equal number of lives and E-tanks. I totally knew that was going to happen. Okay, so here is actually where we will be using the wire again. You can use whatever you want. You can use rush coil as well. But I like using the wire. Because that's what I want to do. It's my channel. I do whatever the frick I want. See if I can get this. I got it on first try. Surprisingly hard to aim that area. Drill. Let's go through. And this is kind of a shortcut. It gives you some nice items as well, like this E-tank. I don't know why they had that second thing right there. You could just go down this ladder here. I guess those walls always do give you an item. So, geez, these slinkies. I don't know, did the slinky come from Russia? I don't know. It does sound like something Russian. I'm Tsar Slinky. I don't even sound Russian at that point. Da. Am I just gonna be improving my Russian accent this entire time? Or, you know, just try to speak Russian? Doesn't matter, because I'm at Dr. Cossack right now. I'm about to fight the big man himself. And what does he use as his weapon? He uses a claw machine. Ooh. And he's not moving at all. And he does a bit of damage to you if he touches you. Yeah, he grabs you. And he drops you. I don't want you to know this prize ain't for sale, buddy. Gonna need a little bit more than a quarter to get this guy. Ow. Come on, Doc. Do the Cossack. I don't know if this guy has a different weakness than this, because I feel like he has another weakness. Because guess what? This isn't doing a whole lot of damage to him. Oh yeah, you know what? I just remembered we have a charge shot. That 4 also introduces the charge shot, but I haven't been using it at all this entire time because it's not really that effective in this game. I think no, you know what he's weak to? He's actually weak to the drill, I think. Why am I using the ring? Oh wait, he's not weak to what the heck is he weak to again? Oh, he's weak to dust. We're gonna get in a bit. We'll get you in a bit, Doc. I don't know, is he? What is he weak to again? Doing something. Yeah, this is doing something. I had never spent this long in his boss battle before. All he does is shoot. And he grabs you. We're gonna find out a twist ending. Because Mega Man 4 also has a twist ending. Oh yeah, oh no. Proto Man. Please. Please, Mega Man, don't. My father is not evil. Dr. Wily took me hostage and forced my father to fight you. Please, Mega Man, don't hurt my father anymore. Voice acting. Okalinka. Father. Mega Man, forgive me. You betrayed me, Proto Man. I'm going to break you, Mega Man. That's a reference to Rocky 4. I know that because that also had Cold War themes to it. But Wily does something cool with his flying saucer this time. Not only does he give us the eyebrows, he goes backwards. Ooh. Honestly, I've never been a fan of the Wily castles that have like a straight-on view of the castle. They just look more intimidating when they're when it's like a 3/4 perspective on it. Again, I'm pointing out really stupid things in this video. Oh, look, me tools. More me tools. Gee whiz. And they do pirouettes. That's what I was trying to say at the end of Mega Man 3, pirouette. Oh, come on. Look at all these me tools. I wonder why. I'm just gonna go through, who cares? It's just a bunch of me tools, who cares? You know, all these guys are just, you know, they're not that threatening. They're not that threatening, you know. Even in a pack where literally there's nothing but me tools. Who cares? I'm gonna get the ring. I don't know why I'm getting the ring, but I'm gonna get the ring. No real reason. Now here's an underwater stage. I just realized I could have used... Because there's a weird jump in this part. And I could have used Marsh. I'm gonna use Rush Marine here, because I never really do. This is the only other water level that's in the game, aside from Dive Man. I wonder if he's weak to Rush Marine. Probably not. Let's see, okay, yeah, you don't want to use it there. Okay. Too small. It's too small for Capcom's own ingenuity. And now we got these guys. Their first time appearing in this whole game. It took them long enough. It's too bad. We're gonna be ignoring them, though. Oh, you and your jokester. Again, you and your jokes. No! Again, use the wire. I guess the wire, that's an instance where the wire would be more effective than the rush coil. It goes up higher. Come on. I don't want to use my E-Tank yet. Okay, that was a stupid idea. Again, I don't know why I'm getting the ring. I guess there's other weapons I could be using. Again, I gotta save up for the boss rush. Oh, look, another E-Tank. I wonder why. But now I'm up to 9. Oh, really? Am I gonna be fighting Dr. Wily? I wonder what's gonna be going on here. But yeah, like in Mega Man 3, we have multiple... Oh, jeez. Oh my god, it was foreshadowing. Oh my gosh. But this guy freezes you if you're on the ground. He's kind of difficult. So unlike the ones in Mega Man 3, he's actually weak on his eyes. I will use my E-Tank. I don't want to die to a me-tool. Got a good defense. These helmets are very effective. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, gee whiz, Scoob. How am I gonna get out of this one? Well, that was probably the only time I really dodged him. Oh, I'm about to die. Come on. Yes! Ah! It was worth it. It was worth it. Nice save. I did the Matrix. I could have died, but I didn't. Dr. Wily. It's only got 4 levels in this game. Don't worry, they'll make it harder in the next couple of games. What do we got here? Oh, you trickster. Shovel Knight. I need to go back to doing Shovel Knight at some point. I started playing it back in like 2015 or whatever like that, and then I just stopped for some reason. Might as well get that E-Tank. Again, they're just handing them out. And it's only going to get easier from here. Because in 6, you're going to have an even easier time to get those E-Tanks. Shooting these worms. Getting more health. Buzzsaws. And rush balloon. Why were these adapters down at the bottom of an ocean and all that anyway? So now I don't really care, Eddie. What do you want to give me? Nope, okay, I still have standards, Eddie. What do you want to give me? Nope, you need to give me something else. Give me something else. Give me something else. I'm being serious this time, Eddie. Give me another thing. Give me some weapon energy. Or an extra life. I don't care. Forget it. Fine. Jeez. I'm going this way. Okay, so it's a good thing I went this way. Why? That's bad. That's a terrible design. I'm gonna go up this ladder. Oh, wait. It's a trap. Poor 90s kids. What trapdoors are these? Where do these trapdoors lead to? To an area behind the level? Gee, I wonder what the correct direction is this time. Let's see if it's this way. Okay, nope, actually there was another direction I could have gone to, but who cares? This guy's not that hard to fight anyway. It's like, oh no, I gotta shoot something. Depending on how you see it, it could be a blessing. Going up here. Shooting the gumball machine. Shooting this gumball machine that takes forever to kill. Alright. What weapon do ring? Because the boss rush will be coming up soon. And I want to be prepared. Dr. Wily. More Dr. W's. This guy can be kind of a pain. Not really, but... And I think I'm out of his weakness. So we're going in here... Hard time. Oh, these balls. Why do they got... I love it when they just have these balls look like plastic balls. Just so hilarious. Let me see if this was his weakness. If not, then I'm just not even going to bother. No, I want to save the energy because I only have so much. Yep, that's his weakness. And of course, I only have 3 things of it. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not taking that. Again, I got 9 of these things. I've been saving them up for this one purpose. To fight this freaking guy that doesn't move at all. So now we gotta fight him the rest of the way. Like normal people. Actually, I guess I'll use the... It's just, the reason why I didn't use the charge shot all that much is because... To be honest, like, in terms of, like, my setup, the way my controller is set up... It's not really that convenient because literally the jump button and the charge button are on different sides of the I don't know what's the term for those buttons. The letter buttons, I should say. Maybe, I don't know. That's how you call them. The not D-pad. I don't want to die. Come on, that's it. I don't really. This is why I'm saving them up for. I would have been done with you by now, but no, I had to keep using the rings. I don't know why I did that. So it's not really that convenient for me. And I just like having the whole auto-fire thing, like, available to me. Why does this guy do so much damage? Jeez. There. That did it. Are you happy now? Oh, 5 is going to be so much better than this. I don't know, 4 is just kind of difficult as well. It gets difficult. Now I got the last level. There's only 3 levels, I should say. And we got, okay, thank you for giving me an E-tank to replenish the 2 that I lost. I'm gonna refill ring, because I actually do need it for fighting Dustman. I should have enough for everything else. None of these weapons really require you to use all of your ammo. Oh, that's nice. Thanks for the cheap shot. These were not very well placed enemies. Okay, what should I... Again, ring. Might as well. Get health I don't need. That's some more ammo I could be using. Okay, and then... Actually, Toadman I'm going to be needing all of it for. I have a special occasion for having Toadman. And then Brightman we don't really have to worry about. None of these the only one that you have any threat of actually running out of is Toadman's weapon. Extra life. Okay, so now I got 9 and I got 8. Alright. I don't need this health, but I'll take it. And now we got to teleport just like in Mega Man 3. And we got the boss rush. I'm probably going to cut this out this time, because unlike Mega Man's 2 and 3, there wasn't really anything special about this one. So, I will see you when Dr. Wily is made available to me. Probably going to take me forever, though. Anyways, BRB. Just standing. Just staring. He's looking into my soul. That's okay. It's a good thing he has a dust allergy, though. That, children, was a lap dance. Don't get one. Fun fact, kids. If you kill Ringman after you die, he stays dead. It's a neat little bug. Makes it easy. Anyways, go back to being quiet. It's so easy. It's so freaking easy. Oh, is he actually gonna get out? Oh shoot, am I actually gonna have to work? Oh geez, I'm gonna have to actually work. He got out of my speed force. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to be talking about Dr. Wily next, who I hate in this frickin' battle right now. The first form, maybe not so much. Second form, though, go friggin'... Go suck a bunch of dadoos. Maybe I'm trying to censor myself for the kids. Or I'm just trying to be more creative with my swears. Yeah, you can just stand down here, it doesn't hit you. Yeah, he's freaking difficult in this one. Try not to get hit because I actually don't want to lose a lot of health. Alright. This is his weakness, taking it forever. Oh, come on, really? I can't hit his jets? Oh, come on. Just die. Come on. I'm out of the way, but oh no. Oh, of course, ring. Oh boy, I hate this form. I'm gonna be quiet because I want to focus. Because I actually really freaking hate fighting Wily in this form. And now I'm actually kind of worried that the Drill Man was actually the weakness to this section. And I just used up all the weapon energy. And weapon tanks kind of aren't a thing in this game. This is where I'm going to be using the charge blast. But the charge blast will only sometimes hit him. Oh my god, this is annoying. Oh my god. This is gonna be annoying. I'm gonna hate myself right now. Oh, this is like Mega Man 3 all over again, except it's harder. Except I actually have a hard time doing this. Just knock it off, Wily. Ugh. And the thing is, I don't think it's that much easier with his weakness, because it takes out just as much health. I think it's just easier to hit him with, maybe. As you can tell, I'm already on the verge of dying. I don't know how I did this on the GameCube, on the Wii. Oh my god, no. I do not want to get a game over. I think actually he can't actually hit you when you're down here. Well, that goes off that thing. I've got to take a breather very quickly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not enjoying this all that much. I'm gonna use drill bombs here. So yeah. He's weak to Drill Man. And I don't have Drill Man anymore. At the same time, I want to kind of keep my... I keep mixing them up. I might just use the E-Tank again. I'm going to be using up all my E-Tanks on this one battle. At least I know what the heck to do in the next few games, so forget it. It's because he fires out too many of these things, and it's just... hard to... Somehow it's hard to aim a charge shot. The charge shot gets improved in later games. So there's that. But I don't know what the heck is going on here. Like, because clearly I'm hitting him somewhere. I'm hitting him whatever his weak point is. Okay, there's that. There's that. Okay, I'm getting there. E-Tank. Guess who's using an E-Tank? Me. Who's gonna get drunk off energy? That's me. Okay, charge. Come on. What the heck? I was holding the button down. Again, the rewind button is kind of a godsend. Actually, it probably wouldn't be, because if I got a game over, I would get all the energy back. Actually, I was using a bunch of Drill Man for Toad Man. I didn't really need to. But as you saw, he got stuck in a loop that's even more hilarious than the one he was in at the beginning of the game. Gotta use one more E-Tank. One more. And I need to stop. So in the future... I'm not wasting Drill Man, but I have a hilarious little gag I gotta show you guys when I'm done here. I said I was only gonna use one more, and I am only gonna use one more. I said one more. Really? Come on, Wily. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. I don't know what constitutes you getting hit. There. I did it, but launch this off. Yes. Yes. We did it. I killed him. That's the end of you, Wily. Mega Man 5 didn't happen. Okay, where's the end of the game? I beat him. Where's the credits? Alright. That was a glitch. You can actually kill Wily when he's being launched out. And it, if you use rain flesh on it, it kills him. And then you get locked out of the rest of the game. Because it won't continue until he gets off screen. So if you do this little stunt that I pulled, make sure you rewind it only to the point where he gets off screen. Otherwise, yeah, he's gonna... You'll be stuck here, pretty much. But no, lol, we have one more level to go to. And this boss is actually easier than this one. Again, I apologize for that last one. I should have been a little bit more wiser, Budweiser, on how I fought that guy. But that's why we got a bunch of Pharaoh Man on us. Because that's the only thing he's weak to. He's not weak to anything else. He's only weak to Pharaoh Man. Also, this little area here, I would like to think that Mega Man X was making a callback to this level. Because in Mega Man X, up till the final boss, there's a kind of hallway, a corridor that you go through that has a bunch of worms in it. And they're only there for you to refill your health and your energy. And your weapon energy. And they look kind of like the same worms almost, so it's kind of neat. But yeah, he's only weak to Pharaoh Man. He's not weak to anything else. So make sure you have some Pharaoh Man on you. And he appears at random as well. Again, this is kind of an interesting final boss. I kind of do like I like this battle theme as well. Ow. No. Nope, I want to use that on him. Wait, where'd he go? It's supposed to be right there. There we go. Yeah, hopefully... Oh, jeez, I got him by accident. Wait, what? Actually... Oh, never mind. Forget it. Well, I can't recreate that now. And that's it! This one took me 20 minutes less. And he just escapes through a trapdoor. That was a total anticlimactic ending. But here's one last piece of pointless information for you. Why did he build his castle on a snowy hill in Russia right next to some train tracks? I don't know why. And you can actually see him teleporting out of the castle. It's funny. And a neat explosion. That's cool. So he just self-destructs all of his castles. And he takes a train ride home. Because if Mega Man lives in the United States, or at least in North America, how does he take a train ride from Russia to the United States? I don't know. Unless he doesn't actually... And even if he lived in Japan, how does he take a train ride home? Because he's supposed to be an American. And he took down the Russians. But then it turns out that the Russians are not actually bad people. Maybe communism isn't such a bad thing after all. You know, maybe it's a good thing that Putin interrupted the elections. No, it wasn't. I don't know. I'm not going to keep bringing up... I love to bring up Trump for some reason in my videos. I need to stop doing that. And it's just so easy to make fun of. I mean, that's also... You gotta realize all those Trump jokes are gonna be dating you in like 4 to... I guess in this case, 2 to 6 years. Pretty much. Depending on if he gets a second term or not. He's probably not gonna get a second term. Hopefully not. Please don't date me. And by date me, I mean, you know... Lock me up in the past. And make my playthrough unwatchable. As if it isn't already. Yuck, yuck, yuck. But now we're back in Mega Man 2. Sepia tone. Actually, that's a Mega Man 1 ending. Russian roll. Yeah, I actually meant it when we had the Mega Man 2 ending, because now we got the Mega Man 2 theme out of nowhere for some reason. It's a pretty nice remix. All these bright colors. This was, you know, it's not until Mega Man 9 that we get really amazing color schemes and color palettes. Mega Man 4 is definitely the most colorful of the Mega Mans. But that's going to do it for Mega Man 4, guys. Again, I will say that while it is not the best Mega Man game, it's definitely probably the one of the more unique ones, I want to say. It's kind of in a middle ground. Yeah, I'm not sure where to really rank it. I would definitely put it above 3, because you finish it faster and it has some more original stuff to it. I would probably put it up there maybe with 2, perhaps, you know, for different reasons than 2, because 2 is really only famous because of iconography. I would put it above 1 as well, so probably the second best in the 4 games we have played so far. Presented by Capcom. We got some short freaking credits here. Capcom. Oh, the music just stops out of nowhere. Huzzah, though. Mega Man 4. Nice enough game. Let's go backwards. Let's do it all over again. No, we're not. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode of the Mega Man Marathon. Next time, we're going to be playing Mega Man 5, which is my favorite Mega Man game. So, we're going to have a lot more fun compared to this episode. Hopefully. Because I actually know what I'm doing this time. And there's no Drill Man weakness to Wily. See you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. And hope you're enjoying the marathon like I am, because I'm having so much fun. I'll see you guys next time whenever I get around to making another video. Have a good one.